The first step to make Mars habitable even for the toughest little algae, is to warm it up a bit. Right now it's too cold and too dry for any type of life from Earth. Well, warming up a planet is something we know how to do. We're doing it on Earth. The pollution on Earth would be the medicine on Mars.
It's a strange twist. The best way to make Mars a place we could live may be to pollute it. Here's how it would work. First, a spacecraft has to drop off the pollution-creating machines. The machine's job is to suck up a mixture of Martian dust and atmosphere and process it into new chemicals. It then belches out these greenhouse gases to warm the planet, and dark soot to soak up heat from the sun. If we send enough machines, over time, Mars will warm up enough to allow these algae to survive. And the algae will begin to give Mars an atmosphere of oxygen. But to speed the process up, we would need more efficient oxygen makers. And the best that we know are plants and trees.
The real goal to making Mars breathable is to get trees growing there. Those trees, those will be the ones that make the habitable world. And then things will really start happening. As the oxygen level built up, insects, maybe small animals, and eventually large animals, and maybe even humans, could then survive naturally.
We could change Mars.
If I were to lay out a time scale, I would say 50 years humans go to Mars, and soon thereafter the algae and the bacteria go to Mars. And then maybe 30 years later the trees go to Mars. And then the humans come back, but this time in a natural setting that's biologically suitable for them. And then we've learned how to become a life form that lives on 2 planets, not just humans, but all of life.
It's a bold and astonishing plan. If it works, we could turn Mars into a planet very much like Earth. But even Mars will not last forever. Even there, we could never escape the power of the sun.
As the sun keeps getting hotter, the safe zone for life moves further and further out.
This is Mars. Now Earth's dead, this is our home. Thanks to our terraforming, it looks a lot like Earth. And thanks to the hotter sun, it's now in the safe zone. The only trouble is, the sun is still getting hotter. Eventually, the safe zone will leave Mars behind as well. And with Mars dead, we're next. Once again, human beings will be looking for a new home. And once again, we'll have to move further away from our brightening sun. But the planets further out are impossibly hostile worlds. Gas giants like Jupiter and Saturn are not places we could ever hope to transform. If we're going to survive on these alien worlds, it won't be the planets we'll have to change. We may have to change ourselves. David Brin is a science fiction writer. He imagines future worlds for a living.
Well, it's a big universe out there, and the Earth is a very specialized environment. But we're not going to find many Earths out there. If we want to spread out into the galaxy, then we're going to have to adapt to the universe. It's not very easy for human beings to get accustomed to that idea because we're used to making the environment adapt to us.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let your blast off!
As the sun becomes hotter, new worlds will warm into life. This is Europa, one of Jupiter's huge moons. We know it today as a frozen planet, airless, with a crust of iron-hard ice. But in the future, it will be something else entirely. The ice will have melted. Europa will have become an ocean world. After Mars, perhaps we'll come here and make this our new home. We could live in cities at the bottom of an alien sea. But it's not just that the sun will have seared all life from planet Earth. It's that the planet itself will no longer exist. Everything we know will have disappeared. Because in the far future, our sun will turn into a monster. Going to consume the solar system. 7 billion years from now, the Earth will be gone. For us today, one question remains. Is the future of our planet also our future? Can we really survive the death of planet Earth?
Look at where we stand today. Look at how far we've come. Compared to the world of 100 years ago, we're living in a science fiction universe with skyscrapers 100 stories tall. Who can believe, looking at that looking forward to the next 100 years, there will not be a new branch of human civilization on Mars? And look back 1,000 years now. The world lit only by fire. Who can say that 1,000 years from now there will not be hundreds of new branches of human civilization filling out worlds on orbiting hundreds of stars in this neck of the galaxy? Some people think that we're living at the end of history. But I couldn't disagree more. I think we're living at the beginning of time. We're present at the creation. It's a glorious time to live.
Our scientists today are already imagining strange and far-off tomorrows for our kind. And if we do survive, perhaps we will be there to witness the moment when our sun's transformations finally end. It was first the giver of life, then the destroyer of worlds. And now, it too is doomed.
This is the sun at the end of its life. Layer after layer, it is blowing itself apart. Huge clouds of star stuff drift out into space. It's a slow process. It takes millions of years. And what follows is inevitable: the death of our sun.
It casts off one final layer, and its spark is extinguished forever. No one can know our future, but our son's future is certain. There will come a time when we must leave our Earth behind. Our planet will be gone. Our home will be in space.